My beloved child, don't skip, because what I'm about to tell you will make you question everything you've ever believed. Just stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. It started with a sound. Not a loud one, just a faint tapping, like a heartbeat behind the walls of that house. Everyone said the place was empty. Everyone, except her. Don't skip. You need to hear this. That house stood at the end of an old lane, half hidden behind vines and dust. No one had entered it for years. But one night, a little girl named Arya saw a light flicker inside. Not candlelight. Not electric. It was breathing. Like it was alive. Stay till the end. Because what she saw next, no one could have imagined. She thought maybe someone had broken in, maybe it was just a trick of her eyes. But then the sound came again, 3 soft knocks, perfectly timed, like someone, or something, was answering her thoughts. Don't skip. You think you know where this is going, but you don't. Not even close. Arya's heart was pounding. She tried to tell her mother, but her mother froze the moment she mentioned the house. Her voice went cold, almost whispering, "We don't talk about that place." Arya didn't understand. How could a house scare grown-ups? The next day, when her mother was gone, she went back. Alone. Stay till the end. This is where things start to change. The air around the house was heavy, like breathing through water. Every step she took, the world seemed to quiet down, as if the earth itself was listening. The door creaked open with a soft sigh. Inside, it was darker than night. But then, there it was again, that glow. A pulse of blue light spreading across the walls like veins under skin. Don't skip. Something is about to happen. She followed the light down a narrow hallway. The air grew colder. She could see her breath now, fogging in front of her face. The floorboards whispered under her feet, as if warning her to go back. But she didn't. She couldn't. Something inside her wanted to know. Stay till the end. Because when she reached the last door, everything changed. The door wasn't locked. It was waiting. The second she touched the handle, her mind filled with voices, not loud, not shouting, but gentle, sorrowful whispers calling her name. Arya, her hand froze. Her heart raced. But she opened it anyway. Don't skip. What she saw will make your skin crawl. Inside the room, there was no furniture. No dust. Just emptiness. Except for one thing, a mirror. Tall, cracked, and covered in symbols that glowed faintly blue. The same blue as the light from the walls. She stepped closer, trembling. Her reflection stared back, but something was wrong. It smiled before she did. Stay till the end. Because that smile wasn't hers. She stumbled back, her chest tight, the air buzzing around her. The reflection tilted its head, mimicking her fear. Then, slowly, it raised its hand and pointed to the corner behind her. Arya turned. There was nothing. Just shadows. But when she looked back at the mirror, her reflection was gone. Don't skip. The next part will make your heart race. The light began to fade, and the whispers grew louder, echoing her name over and over. Arya. Arya. Then, in between the whispers, another voice, a man's voice, calm, low, ancient. You shouldn't have come here. She froze. The door behind her slammed shut. Her scream never made it out. The air swallowed it whole. Stay till the end. The house began to change. Walls shifted, stretching, pulsing like they were alive. The floor rippled under her feet, and suddenly she was standing in a different room, one that smelled of smoke and old memories. A photograph lay on a broken table. She picked it up. Her hands shook when she saw it. It was a picture of her mother. But her mother was a child. Standing in front of the same house. Don't skip. You think you know what's happening, but this is only the beginning. Her mind spun. Why was her mother in that picture? Why did she never tell her? And then she saw it, in the background of the photo, behind the little girl, a shadow. Tall, faceless, reaching out. The same blue light glowing faintly around it. She dropped the photo. It didn't hit the ground. It vanished. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Arya felt her pulse in her ears. Every beat louder than the last. What do you want? She cried into the empty room. The voice answered again. Not you, child. The promise. Her heart stopped. Promise? What promise? The walls trembled. The mirror appeared again, this time in front of her. Her reflection returned, but it wasn't alone. Behind it stood her mother. Eyes closed. Lips moving soundlessly. Don't skip. This is the truth no one ever told her. The reflection reached out, pressing its palm against the glass. Find the key, it whispered. Before it finds you. The light blinked once, twice, then everything went black. Arya gasped, her eyes flying open. She was back outside the house. The sun was rising. Had it all been a dream? No. The photo was still in her hand. But now, her own face was in it. Standing beside her mother. Stay till the end. Because this story isn't over. She ran home, terrified, clutching the photo. But the moment she stepped inside, the TV turned on by itself. Static filled the room. Then a voice, soft, familiar, her mother's, came through. You shouldn't have gone there, Arya. It's awake now. Her blood ran cold. What's awake? She whispered. The TV crackled. The voice faded. Then, faintly, the blue light shimmered across the screen. Don't skip. The real horror hasn't even begun. Arya turned to her window. The house at the end of the lane was no longer silent. Its lights were on. Every window glowing blue. And in one of them, she saw herself. Staring back. Smiling. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the thing that was seen inside that house, no one could have ever imagined. Don't skip, not now, because what's coming next will twist everything you thought you knew. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. That night, Arya couldn't sleep. The blue glow from the house still pulsed faintly through her curtains, like it was breathing, calling. She pressed her hands over her ears, but the whisper was inside her head now. Find the key, before it finds you. Don't skip. Because what she discovered next changed everything. The next morning, her mother acted like nothing had happened. She made breakfast, smiled, asked about school. But her eyes, they weren't the same. There was fear in them. The kind that hides behind calm faces. Arya wanted to ask, but before she could, her mother whispered, "If you ever see the mirror again, don't touch it." Then she looked away, pretending she hadn't said anything. Stay till the end. You'll see why that warning came too late. At school, Arya couldn't focus. The whispers were louder. Sometimes, when she blinked, she saw the reflection of that blue light, inside her own eyes. The teachers called her name again and again, but she didn't hear them. All she could hear was that one voice. The same man's voice from the house. Calm. Deep. The promise must be kept. Don't skip. The truth is coming closer. When Arya got home, her mother was gone. The house was silent. Except for the sound of something dripping, slow, rhythmic. She followed it to her mother's room. The window was open. The wind was cold. And on the wall, written in something dark, were 5 words, "The key is inside you. Stay till the end. Because this is where everything begins to unravel." She stumbled back, shaking. Her reflection in the mirror behind her started to ripple, like water disturbed by a breath. Then it spoke. "You don't have much time." Arya screamed, but no sound came out. The reflection smiled again, her smile, but older, sharper, full of knowledge and sorrow. "You already opened the door, Arya. Now, you have to close it. Don't skip. The next part will haunt you." She ran out of the house, straight back to the old lane. The blue light was brighter now, shining through every crack in the wood. She felt drawn, like invisible hands were pulling her closer. When she stepped inside, the air was heavy again, like she was walking through someone's memory. The walls whispered her name. And then she saw it, the mirror, standing right in the center, no longer cracked. It was whole. Waiting. Stay till the end. She reached out, trembling. Her fingers brushed the surface, and this time, the glass didn't feel cold. It felt alive. Like skin. And then, she was pulled in. The world flipped. The floor vanished. Everything went silent. When she opened her eyes, she was standing in a room that looked exactly like her own, but older, covered in dust. There was someone sitting on the bed. Her mother. But not as she remembered. Younger. Crying. Don't skip. This part is the secret no one ever told her. Her mother looked up, startled. "Who are you?" Arya's voice broke. "It's me. Arya." The woman's face went pale. "No, that's not possible." The whispers filled the room again, wrapping around them like fog. The blue light appeared behind her mother, shaping itself into a tall shadow. The same one from the photo. "The promise," it said. "It's her turn now. Stay till the end. Something huge is about to be revealed." Arya backed away, heart pounding. "What promise?" she shouted. Her mother's tears streamed down. "Our family made it generations ago, a deal with the mirror. It protects us, but it always takes one. One child. Every century." The blue light pulsed. "The century is over," the shadow said. "And the key has already chosen. Don't skip. You're about to see what the key really is." The mirror behind them began to glow. Arya's reflection appeared, holding something in her hand, a small pendant, shaped like an eye. It shimmered blue, beating in rhythm with her heart. Her mother gasped. "No, not you." The reflection smiled. "It's always her." Arya tried to drop the pendant, but it was fused to her skin. The light spread across her veins, glowing under her flesh. "Stay till the end. Because this is where destiny becomes real." The shadow moved closer, whispering ancient words that twisted through the air like smoke. "When the key awakens, the house remembers." Suddenly, the walls came alive. Pictures shifted. The floor dissolved. And Arya saw flashes, her ancestors, each one standing before the same mirror, their eyes glowing blue, whispering the same promise: protect the secret. Feed the light. Don't skip. The truth behind the house is darker than you think. Her mother grabbed her hand. "You have to fight it. Break the cycle." Arya shook her head. "How?" "By finding what the mirror fears." The blue light flickered, pulsing faster. "It fears nothing," the voice thundered. The glass around them cracked. The reflection began to scream, and in that moment, Arya saw something inside the mirror: faces. Hundreds of them. Trapped. Watching. Stay till the end. Because one of those faces was hers. Her body froze. She tried to move, but it was like invisible threads were pulling her toward the mirror. "Let me go," she cried. Her reflection whispered back, "You can't escape what you are." The shadow reached out, touching her shoulder. The room filled with a sound, like glass shattering underwater. Everything went dark. Don't skip. The most shocking truth is about to unfold. When Arya opened her eyes, she was outside the house again. But something was wrong. The lane was gone. The town was gone. Only fog. Endless fog. She turned, and there it was, the house, standing alone in an ocean of mist. A single window glowing blue. She looked down. The pendant was still on her chest. Her reflection stared back from the glass of the door. It spoke one last time. "You're home now. Stay till the end. Because what's waiting in part 3 is beyond imagination. Don't skip, not now, because what happens next will make you question reality itself. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." The fog around the house seemed to breathe, curling like fingers around Aria's ankles, pulling her closer. Every instinct screamed at her to run, but she couldn't. The pendant on her chest burned faintly, pulsing like a heartbeat of its own. Don't skip. You think you've seen everything, but you haven't. She stepped onto the porch. The wood groaned beneath her weight, though no wind blew. The front door was slightly open, glowing faintly blue. She hesitated, then pushed it. The house smelled of smoke and memory, of something both ancient and living. Shadows moved across the walls like liquid, forming shapes she almost recognized, faces. Stay till the end. Because what she finds inside will shock you. The hallway stretched impossibly long. Each step echoed as if the house were alive, listening. The whispers were back, stronger, louder. Not just in her ears, but inside her head. The key, the key, the key, they pulsed in rhythm with her pendant. Don't skip. Every second counts now. She entered a room filled with old furniture, dusty and broken, yet oddly familiar. On a table, a journal lay open. She approached it. The pages were filled with handwriting she recognized, her mother's. But the dates stretched back decades. Aria's heart raced. She began to read, "The mirror chooses. It waits for the key. Each generation tries, each generation fails, until the chosen awakens. The key is inside the child, only the child can break it. Stay till the end. The truth will hit you like lightning." Suddenly, the pendant glowed brighter. The mirror in the corner, larger now, whole and flawless, started to shimmer. Aria felt herself drawn toward it. Her reflection appeared, smiling that same cold, knowing smile. But this time, it moved before she did. It raised its hand, pointing to the floor. She looked down. Don't skip. What she sees here will haunt you. The floor beneath her was no longer wooden, it was glass. Through it, she could see rooms stacked beneath each other, thousands of them, each one containing a trapped reflection. Faces stared at her, some pleading, some angry, all glowing faintly blue. The whispers were a chorus now. The key, the key, the key, stay till the end. Because one of those faces is the one she must save. Her reflection spoke. The pendant binds you. You are the key. The promise will consume you if you hesitate. Fear shot through her. Consume me. What do you mean? The reflection's smile widened. The house does not forgive. It does not forget. It remembers everything. Don't skip. You're about to witness the real power of the house. Suddenly, the shadow appeared again. Taller, darker, more solid than before. It circled her, whispering, "The cycle must continue, unless the key ends it." Aria trembled. How? How do I end it? The pendant pulsed faster, and a memory flooded her mind, a vision of her mother, as a child, standing in front of the mirror, reaching for the pendant, crying, screaming, trapped forever. Stay till the end. Because now, Aria understands the full cost. She remembered the words from the journal, "Only the child can break it." The pendant burned against her chest, almost melting into her skin. She realized what she had to do. She had to confront her reflection. She had to face herself. Don't skip. This moment will change everything. Arya stepped closer to the mirror. The reflection's eyes glowed brighter, pulsing with the same rhythm as the pendant. "Are you ready?" it asked, voice like her own but deeper, heavier. I have to stop this," Arya whispered. The reflection laughed softly. "Then touch me, or be consumed. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." Her hand trembled as it reached out. The moment her fingers touched the glass, the world exploded. Blue light surged, engulfing everything. She could see the trapped faces screaming, pleading. The house shook violently, walls cracking, floorboards splintering. "Don't skip. This is the climax no one expected." Arya felt herself pulled inside the mirror. She was falling, tumbling through memories, through rooms stacked upon rooms, through centuries of promises and failures. Each face she passed looked at her, eyes full of hope, full of fear. Then, finally, she reached the center, a void. The pendant pulsed violently. She held it high. "I am the key," she shouted. "Stay till the end. Because what she does now will decide everything." The reflection appeared before her, screaming silently, writhing like smoke. Arya pressed the pendant to the mirror. Light exploded, blue flames consuming the reflection, the shadow, and the house itself. The screams of the trapped faces became whispers, then silence. The glass shattered around her. "Don't skip. You're about to see the impossible." When the light faded, Arya found herself outside the house. The fog had lifted. The blue glow was gone. The house was empty, ordinary, silent. The pendant was cold, dead in her hand. She looked back at the window. Nothing. No reflection, no shadow, no whisper. Only the morning sun cutting through the trees. "Stay till the end." Her mother appeared behind her. No fear, no sorrow, just relief. "You did it," she said softly. Arya didn't understand. "It's over?" Her mother nodded. "The promise, the cycle, it's broken. You freed everyone trapped inside. Don't skip. Because the story isn't just ending, it's leaving a mark you'll never forget." As they walked away from the house, the pendant in her hand felt lighter. The blue light was gone, but a warmth remained. A whisper, almost like a sigh, drifted on the wind. "Thank you, child." Arya looked back once more. The house now looked normal, quiet, as if it had never been anything else. "Stay till the end. Something huge has finally ended, but the memory of it will never fade." The thing that was seen inside that house, no one could have ever imagined. Not the shadows, not the reflections, but the courage of a child to face them all. Don't skip. Because this story, this house, and this secret, will live with you forever. Don't skip, not even for a second, because the final truth is about to be revealed. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Days passed, but Arya couldn't shake the feeling that the house was still alive, in some way. Even though the blue glow was gone, she could feel it in her dreams. Faint whispers, almost like lullabies, calling her name. Don't skip. This part will show you the final secret no one expected. Her mother sat her down one evening. "There's something I never told you," she said softly, her eyes distant. "The house, it chooses. It always chooses a key. But sometimes, even when the key breaks the cycle, the house leaves a part of itself behind." Aria's heart skipped. "What do you mean?" "Stay till the end. You'll see why this changes everything." That night, Aria noticed the pendant glowing faintly again. Not blue, not like before, but a soft golden hue. She held it in her hand. The warmth was comforting, but strange. The whispers returned, gentler this time, almost grateful. Don't skip. The final revelation is hidden here. Curiosity pulled her back toward the house. It looked normal now, silent, empty. Yet the moment she stepped onto the porch, the air changed. Soft wind swirled around her, carrying fragments of memory. And then she saw it, a small door at the back, one she had never noticed. It was glowing slightly, golden. She reached for it, trembling. Stay till the end. Because what's behind this door, no one could have imagined. Inside, she found a room unlike any other. The walls shimmered, filled with thousands of tiny mirrors, each showing faces of the people the house had touched over centuries. The trapped, the chosen, the lost, all watching. And at the center, a figure, familiar, but glowing golden. Her own reflection, but stronger, brighter, alive. Don't SK. This is the final twist. The reflection spoke, voice calm, powerful, and filled with wisdom. You freed them. You broke the promise. But the house, it survives, in memory, in reflection. Its essence is now part of you. Aria felt a warmth spreading through her chest, the pendant pulsing in rhythm with her heartbeat. She understood. The house wasn't gone. It had chosen her, not to trap, but to protect. Stay till the end. The revelation will change how you see the story forever. She realized the house's true power. It was not just a place, not just a trap. It was a mirror of courage, fear, and choices. Every child it touched, every key it selected, became part of its story. And now, she was part of it too. Don't skip. Because this is the once-in-a-lifetime moment. Her mother's voice echoed softly behind her, "You're ready, Aria. The house is safe. But never forget, it's alive in you now. Its memory, its lessons, its guardianship." Aria nodded. Tears streamed down her face, not of fear, but of understanding. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. She left the house for the last time. The fog had vanished. The sun bathed the lane in light. And though the house looked ordinary to anyone else, Aria knew the truth. The thing that was seen inside that house, no one could have ever imagined. The shadows, the reflections, the trapped voices, all were gone, yet alive in a new form. She held the pendant close, feeling the warmth, the heartbeat, the promise kept differently this time. Don't skip. As she walked away, the wind carried a faint whisper, "Thank you, child." And Arya smiled, knowing she had faced the unimaginable, broken the cycle, and carried the secret forward, not as a victim, but as a guardian. Stay till the end. Because the story ends here, but its echoes will live forever. The thing that was seen inside that house, no one could have ever imagined. And now, it lives on, in her, in the courage of a child, and in the memory of those who once feared.